What you sip? Right. What you sipping on? Welcome everybody. This is the Men of the Metaverse podcast. I am Beach Dad. I am here with my life, my money, my best friend, Lewis. How you doing today? How you doing tonight?
Brandon asks what I'm sipping on. I'm sipping
Yeah,
on the
what are you
Blue
sipping
Moon.
on? And I'm drinking
I'm
one of my
sipping on.
favorites,
Hold on.
Cord Light.
I got this in the Yeti,
Okay, so you rich.
and
You
I
got
got
a
some.
Yeti.
And I got some rum right here. And I'm fully under no influence because I just beginning to get this in. So
I hear you.
I just got to travel it back. But I'm
And you
doing
see,
good,
I got.
man.
Well, that's good. You see, I got the earphone. I mean, the air. My we call them earphones. Are they calling them earphones when they just go in your ear like this? They're not headphones. They're earphones, like you.
Man, you got earbuds, man.
Earbuds.
Earphones.
That's what I'm saying. This is
Headphones. You got
no,
headphones
because they
on.
don't really go in my head. But anyway, I've switched up my what's it called? We got somebody commenting already. I don't even know what that means. But we are back, guys. And do you want to go ahead and get into our topic?
Well, let me say one thing. I like
Go
that
ahead.
flower in the back. You got in the background like that. So
Right.
every time you go in your kitchen, you see them tulips. You know, we still. You don't have to be metrosexual to like tulips. You know, back in the
That's true.
1800s, a tulip was worth the same price as a slave.
That's right. And I do have a wife, and she purchased those, and those are actually pink roses. No, wait, actually, did I get that from my daughter? I can't remember, but they're dead. They look like they're still alive, so I left them on there. I was like, oh shoot, they look like they living. So if I zoom in on them, they'll be dead. But
don't zoom in because you'll mess up the whole damn video. All right, Brandon, let's get into it.
All right, you want to talk about our first topic? Let's see. How do I even switch over here? Louis, you know who this young man is?
Not I heard his name maybe 6 months ago. Before that, nada.
Andrew Tate. And you know, I was looking at this picture, and do you know who it reminds me of? He reminds me of a different man who passed
Kevin
away.
Samuels?
Actually, yeah, there you go. He's the white Kevin Samuels. So
he ain't the white man. Don't disrespect, man. This man is a wannabe beefhead, my opinion.
right.
And Kevin Samuels actually read books and studied literature.
Right.
You think this guy studied literature?
No. Hold on 1 second, Louis. Hold on 1 second.
All right. Damn, Brandon, you can't put the commercial in. We got the commercials up.
Reverend Peter Popoff wants you to know that God can reverse every negative verdict in your life. You don't have to live a life sentence of lack and defeat. You can be free to enjoy all of God's richest blessings. That's why he wants to send you your free packet of Miracle Spring Water, your point of contact for the miracle you need, now in a larger size.
I had been in 2 car accidents, and the doctors kept saying, well, here, you got to take painkillers. I used your Miracle Spring Water, and it's gone.
The banks had told me that I could not get another home. I prayed, I believed, I followed every instruction, and on May 26th, we closed on our dream home.
Stop settling on less and reach for God's best. God is a God of more, and now there's more Miracle Spring Water in a new, larger packet.
You had sent me the water, and I used it. You told me I was going to get a check for $7,000. Sure enough, I got a check in the mail. It was exactly $7,000.
Another check for $4,700 for me to move to New York City. Glory to God. Supernatural wealth transfer.
I will send you the Miracle Spring Water. I'll send you the instructions. I'll tell you how to use it to see total victory in every area of your life.
Act now. Call the number on your screen today and get your free packet of Miracle Spring Water.
Isn't it amazing to see what God is doing?
He needs help. His baby mama put him out and he ain't got no furniture.
Let him have it.
Boss lady, this man need a bed. And all he can afford is $69 a month. How you gonna get another one without a bed?
Come on, baby.
This man need a TV for his bedroom. All he can afford is $59 a month. You know he got all them children.
73 inches, baby.
Boss lady, this man needs air conditioning. It's hot on the street and he only can pay $49 a month.
I'll cool him down, baby.
No money down, no credit check, all the time.
Hi folks, I'm Frankie Flight. I want you to check out Hoot Wireless next to Subway, Equipment Highway, right here in Moat. To tell your family, friends, and neighbors to come in and check us out. Check out all our plans. That and much more. Hoot Wireless. Hoot Wireless.
Lady Jock, come in and check out Julio. He'll hook you up right here. Hoot Wireless.
Hoot Wireless. Hoot Wireless.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Julio with Hoot Wireless. Come and check us out. We got anything you need as far as wireless goes.
Hoot Wireless. Don't forget to check out Hoot Wireless. Next to Subway, Equipment Highway, right here in Motrip. Hoot Wireless.
Where's the bass? Where's the bass?
The Super Stereo Warehouse has all the bass.
Big woofers. Look at all these amps. That's crazy. Little woofers.
Major brand CD players.
DVDs for the car.
Car alarms.
Installation while you wait, and we'll make sure you have plenty of bass.
I found it! I found it! I found the bass!
Find the bass only in North Seattle at Super Stereo Warehouse.
Right, we going. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, let me tell y'all something. I'm doing something real big this month. Any deal that y'all got and they beating us, I'm gonna be about $400. Just give me your VIN and the paper, cause I'm at what the what? What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, I told y'all before, y'all know what I do. I give all these good deals and everything else. Y'all better ask about me because I do all that all the time. And that's on who? Man had a little lamb. Okay, 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 okay.
All right, Louis, we are back.
All right. We on Andrew Tate. What's going on? Tell me, I don't know about this guy.
Well, Andrew Tate is kind of like Kevin Samuels, if you're familiar with Kevin Samuels, for the people out there. Like I say, he's like the white Kevin Samuels in a way, not saying that, but he just does remind me of that, you know, the way he's kind of brash. I will say that. But some people call him a misogynist because of how he feels about women and they feel like they can't drive. You know, he says, what else did he say? Like they have their roles, they should know how to clean. You know, some old-fashioned, you know, stereotypes for women, which, you know, it could be offensive or it couldn't be offensive. You know, it depends on how you feel.
Should a man know how to clean, Brandon?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Should a woman know how to clean?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But it all depends. Yes, you know, I feel like both parties should be able to do both things, but somebody else may feel differently. Like we gotta allow people to have their own opinions about, you know, different things, especially when you're dating somebody. Like he can have his own feelings towards women, and that's okay, right? Or no?
Hey, that's okay. But check this out, Brandon. Now I'm gonna dig into you a little bit.
Go ahead.
In my experience, I think if you have a man and a woman both together, somehow the woman would prefer the man to drive.
Yes, I drive probably about 80, 90, 98% of the time I'm driving.
So your lady friend could look out the window, do her thing, sit back, and be in the position she wants to be in.
Right.
But at the same time, you said this man said women can't drive.
Right.
But they don't want to drive. So
I think women would rather be driven around by their significant other. Like I said, they don't want to be in the driver's seat and your man in the seat got his feet out the window, you know, texting and stuff like that. I just don't think that's what women envision for themselves.
Now watch this, Brandon. I could be a little sexist right here.
Okay.
Now, if me and my lady friend, if we driving, if we got to drive through Baltimore, I want to drive.
And why is that?
Because I got to get that thing out. You know, she may not know how to do that. You know?
Right.
She may not hit the curve and drive on the sidewalk and pull that handbrake over and spin out of there. Or
I got you.
She may not know how to run over a person who got a gun at you. You point a gun at me, you get run over. That's all. That's always gonna happen. But
same goes for when you're in the kitchen. Like she'll be like, Louis, I know you can cook, but look, I got this part of it. You don't know how to bake like I know how to bake, or you don't know how to make lasagna like I know how to make lasagna. Because my grandmother taught me. Well, actually, she taught my mom, and my mom taught me.
Brandon,
you know what I'm saying?
She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't cook.
Well, for the example, she does. But I'm saying you have to work with what works for you and fits you. But I think people tend to feel like people, when they speak like this, it builds, I don't know, a following, like a cult following, and they think it's destructive, and they think young men, you know, young white males are going to be running out here treating women a certain way and just messing up everything for society.
I read one of while you was at break, I pulled up one of his photos, and they said TikTok banned him because he said women are the property of man.
Right.
Why would you ban a man for saying that?
Doesn't the Bible kind of say that too? When you get married, I know he wasn't talking about marriage in that instance when he was saying somebody's property, but isn't that kind of what the Bible says? Like when you marry somebody, they become your property, kind of.
Yes, and you got some crazy guys out here to destroy their property. But you know what, Brandon? Let me tell you something. I got 2 cars out there, right?
Property.
I make sure those cars clean. I make sure those cars taken care of. I make sure those cars got maintenance on them. And I thank God that God gave me that property so I could do those things too.
Right.
Now, who don't want to feel like that?
Right. Don't want to be taken care of.
Yeah, and make sure everything's running well, right? You just looking good all the time. Who don't want to feel like that?
But it doesn't sound good. I think that's what people tend to have a problem with. It doesn't sound romantic how he's saying it.
Well, they need to ban the Bible then. A lot of hypocrites out here I'm a Christian. The entire Bible said, what's the Bible say? A wife should not show her hair in public. Why, Brandon?
Yeah.
Because if you cover your hair, that's showing you honor authority, man authority.
Oh,
but
okay.
we ain't gonna talk about that.
Not today.
That's New Testament. We don't want to talk about that. So now, what about Andrew Tate? What you got going on, Brandon? I don't know nothing. I was about to curse.
Right. It's okay to curse, but people see him as a threat, I guess, and he feels like he's under attack. Right. I'm not saying that's the case, but
a threat.
Yeah.
Is he busting through my window, Brandon?
He's busting through your computer screen and your phone and charging and charging up the youth. But like I say, I guess he kind of predicted that this was going to happen. They were going to try to arrest him, and after that, they're going to try to kill him. So,
why are they arresting him, Brandon?
Well, they're trying to say allegedly he's running a prostitution ring or like trafficking girls. Maybe that's more the lines of the charges. So, I'm not sure if they're going to be letting him out because if they're doing an investigation on him, you would think they would have all their ducks in a row. And when they raided his house, it wasn't just because they got a hunch.
Now, Brandon, I don't follow these popcorn motherfuckers like this, but I heard when all his commotion when he got banned, when he talk about running girls in and running girls out.
Oh yeah, but that's part of their lifestyle, and they meet.
No, not Brandon.
But listen, I ain't hear. I ain't hear nothing like that.
No, I didn't hear. No, you said that's part of the lifestyle. Running, you don't know who coming in with fake
IDs.
True.
That's true. That is true. That is true. That is true.
Don't know who coming in. So
but go ahead.
So was he running girls in and running girls out?
Probably so. Yeah. And are you carding all of them? Do you know how old they are? It only take one to say something and, be around you and have proof that she around you and did something with you. That's all it takes. But a lot of guys, when they get money like this, they feel like they need to have a lot of girls and just girls all over the world. And then something like this happens. And then they wonder why. But you got to remember, you can't put yourself in these kind of situations and then think you're going to get away scot-free. Like people want his downfall. They want his downfall. So you got to make sure all your ducks in a row. But what were we gonna say?
Well, if he up here raping, I can't see.
But that's what I'm saying.
I can't see all roll on here. They're banners.
Yeah.
I can't get Brandon. Some people, some people take advantage of people on both sides.
Yeah.
This man got a ball. He losing hair, so he gotta have the muscles. So he got to be like this. All right. And he got to wear them tight shirts.
Expensive watch. He's on a private jet.
Nah, hey. That may be a quartz watch. We don't know. It may be ticket across. I ain't see the movement. I don't know the hertz. But that jet may be a damn scene.
That's true. I've seen some videos of him watch shopping with his brother, who has also been arrested for these trafficking charges. And they buying one of one watches, and they ended that and expensive cars, and they're part of this lifestyle. He says he He's one of the richest men in the world. I think they're saying his net worth is about $30 million. So it's just somebody who's boasting about how much money they have to make it look like they have more money to get more money. You know, that's just what people do.
Ain't nobody watching no kickboxing. How he get 30 minutes? This people that's kickboxing. That's what I'm saying. What the black guy do? The champ out of Brazil. That black he did kickboxing. I can't kickbox anymore. I got to do.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing. He hasn't got a lot of his money through kickboxing or whatever kind of fighting he did. He does these little, get rich courses. He has like a hustler's gentleman's course or whatever, and a lot of young men sign up for it, and they learn how to be like him, to talk to girls. Yeah, that's who he is, basically. But they call him the top G. This is top G. This is what they call him.
I'm about to give you the advice my father gave. I sometimes use this, but check this out, fellas.
Go ahead.
The key to talking to girls is talk to them the same way like you're talking to a guy almost, but a little better. Be yourself, and it's up to the girl. It's up to the girl if she gonna feel you or not. Right. If she feel you, you'll pick that up. Then you start throwing that little game.
But is that what they do nowadays, or do they try to lead with the money?
Yeah, girl. See me? See where we at? That's what they do now. Right. But yeah, talk to them, and if the girl, believe me, a girl gonna be like, "Fuck you," or I talk to you.
Right.
In my motto, if you could get a girl talking, you got her.
Right.
If you could get a girl talking back and forth in the conversation, you got her. You just don't know you got her, but you really do. But you got her.
Do you send message where you at, what you doing? Do you do that all day?
I'm saying talk in the face,
but
man.
I'm saying, but what if you haven't been eye to eye? You're just communicating through text messages.
If you're communicating through text messages, it's only for hookup reasons. It's only for hookup reasons. Ladies, if a guy is talking to you through a text, he's either got a big belly like me, or he tried to hook up for hookup reasons. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. I'm from the old school.
I agree.
I want to stand on voice.
Right. That's old school. I don't know how they do it nowadays, but I did want to talk about Andrew Tate because we don't talk about a lot of Caucasian brothers on this channel. So we did want to highlight one that's going through something right now.
Man, brothers, man, this man, you what? Okay, Brandon, hold on. Let me see. I got this picture up. Hold on. If I can pull this picture, I think I closed it already. Brandon. But keep going. Let me pull this picture.
So you trying to tell me if Andrew Tate said he want to be part of Men of the Metaverse, you weren't gonna let him? He not fighting for the same things you fighting for.
No. Man, we don't be flying those young girls in under their wheel. We don't do nothing like that. If they coming in, they coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Have you been paying attention to the chat? Have you been paying attention to the chat? I forgot about it. We got somebody saying MG Warrior saying he's been remanded for 30 days. So that's a quick update because we're busy men. We don't necessarily know about.
Now, Brandon, come on now. Now, straight more black into this, Brandon.
And look what Marcus said. Marcus said this man is not a comrade. So there you go.
He must be a member of the L. Well, don't say that.
He does look like a Backstreet Boy. He look like a Backstreet Boy right there. We'll just leave it at that. That's funny.
Yeah. Pop up
it look like Nick Jonas. How? Oh, talking about like this?
Okay, the picture. Share your screen again.
Oh, shit, where'd it go? I just want. Okay, here we go. But yeah, he remind me of Italian Kevin Samuels.
Hey,
that's it. Top G. That's top G. So
yesterday I was listening to some my sisters played the music. It had Pimp C, Bun B, and Jay-Z came up. I said every player. I'm remembering the video. Every man will have the glasses, and they got like the fade tint on them. I said that man must be a player, but he ain't one.
Right. He imitation for sure. But you don't even have to be. If you got the money, that's all that matters nowadays.
I tell you this, I ain't gonna fight this motherfucker. I tell you that. Right. That's a guarantee. I'm smart enough for that, unless he forced me to fight him. But I ain't gonna fight this money.
Right,
that's like T.I. trying to fight Floyd Mayweather.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Right, there you go. Because he's skilled, like he's a trained fighter. Like we're out of shape, we're older. It's just gonna be a different thing. I think he might be in his 30s.
Now, Brandon, let that out of shape fool you now. Put me in a box. That's why I see what you don't know. It's always people like Brandon. I used to play basketball. They picked me last on the team. Now this is when I was 19 to 24. You picked me last to it if I was on the team. You picked me last, Brandon, I was gonna score all the points.
You was gonna make it
because you picked me last. I said, "Oh, you see the damn beer gut, and you think I can't play?" I said, "Okay, I got you."
Right. So you and him in the jail cell. You gonna be the last man standing. Pause.
Now hold on. I said he got to force me to fight, Brandon. You gotta come deep into that, Brandon. You gotta come deep into that.
Well, so he wanted to top bump, and that was where you were sleeping, and he just got there.
Well, we gotta die for that, man. I ain't gonna give him not like that, bro. You can't tell
me.
You
want your cornbread. He's like, Lord, let me get that cornbread.
People try. I want the top buck. Now we came in the second time. He said, I got the top. I said, okay.
Right.
If I'm already up there, you try to put me like a pumpkin.
Right.
So, and hey, guys, some guys, I don't know, Brandon, do black guys still play boards like punks? Like they do this, like they try.
I don't think so, because they made everything is just over the computer now anyway. So I don't even know if people do stuff like that. You remember they used to have a term? I was thinking about it the other day, like do boy. Remember they have a do boy? You send a do boy to the store.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I remember that. I remember a do boy. Man, that's old. That's young and old.
You think so?
To do that. Yeah, I think they had that shit in the 50s. But yeah, I remember I think they remember the do boy.
But now, like I say, if you get money, all of that is erased. Your whole past is erased. Well, what you want to say? We're gonna close out, huh?
I say money will turn in. Money will make girls like you, and money will make guys envy you. Is that the right word I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
they want to be you. They want to be you for no reason.
And that's the reason, guys, that here on the Man of the Metaverse, we want you to increase your income. Not to have people in for you, not to get more women, but to build better options for yourself.
Right.
Like this guy could have paid these women instead of busting them in, busting them out. He could have treated them like prostitutes and paid them. And none of this stuff would be going on.
Right.
But he wanted to try to bust them in, feed them some drugs, pizza, and some alcohol.
Wendy's, right.
And bust them out. Nah, it don't work like that. They want that money.
Right.
And
the
over there
one.
in Romania and stuff. Ain't we talked about Romania, Brandon?
Dude, what we say about Romania?
They make the cheap ass AK-47s in Romania, and he over there with them people.
Right. Yeah. And you know how the laws are over there. So, like I said, we'll see what happens. He's not necessarily our main focus, but I did want to talk about some of the Dr. Umar stuff because we did have a video that you put out. It was a Breakfast Club.
I thank God for Dr. Umar.
You think our channel took off because of that Dr. Umar video?
No.
Okay.
Our channel took off because around December the 8th, I prayed to God. I said, God, let us get over 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And if you look at now, I was going to do the work. If you look at our subscribers account, he delivered 300%.
Right. And that's the thing about God. He will deliver.
But you got to put the work.
You got to do the work for sure.
You got to believe, do the work. People be praying to God. They got all these prayers in the world, be wasting their time because they ain't doing the work.
Right. You got to pray and do the work, and stay loyal to God. But I looked at this. What?
God know my faults, man. He know. Hey, here the Man of the Metaverse. This is my motto. I do sin, but I try not to sin on other people. I sin on myself. How do I sin on myself?
Yeah, bro.
That's one of the reasons. But you ain't gonna you rarely catch me sinning on somebody else.
Right. And like I say, if you do, you repent. That's part of our religion. I mean,
Brandon, you may talk like a punk here, Brandon.
Go ahead. Why you say that?
Because when you repent, you really gotta repent. You can't say I don't repent from drinking, because you know why, Brandon?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because
you're
not gonna do it tomorrow.
But how do you know that? So you never gonna change?
No. I change what I change. But if I know I could drink tomorrow, why repent? God ain't no crazy. You think you could, Brandon?
That's a good point.
People cannot.
But can you still
God.
You're right. But can you still be sorry? Can you still be sorry and be working towards it? So you say don't even bother until you're closer to the reality of not sinning like that?
To me, yes, because I ride in my truth. I ride in my truth. Be up here. I don't want to be a slut no more and be sucking dick the next day. You know what I mean? Somebody else said dick. But hey, I ride in my truth.
I hear you. But back to this Umar video. It was titled "Go for Black Women." #B1, because we are black first, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, should we feel bad for being black first?
No, everybody put something first.
Right.
The first man to the dinner plate get the biggest chicken. Everybody put something first.
Let me ask you: Is your dad black? Is your mom black?
Yes.
Should you be Chinese first or Asian first? Should you be fighting for other communities before your own community?
Brandon, as a Jewish Asian man that came from black parents, you should. That's how the other people talk. I can't talk like that. Right. You should put yourself first, because ain't nobody gonna look out for you except for you.
Right. So, but what I'm saying, it seems like people feel bad because you want to feel that way. Like, if I saw somebody saying they want their white person to be with another white person, you think I'm gonna be outraged about that, or go on their page and comment saying that's racist, or I'm just gonna let them be and have their truth?
Here's the thing, Brandon.
Go ahead.
In America, you can't say things, but your actions could be other things.
Okay, how so?
I want to say the world population, 95% of the people marry people or reproduce with people in their own group.
Yeah.
That's actions.
Right.
But they'll say, marry who you love, marry who you like. But coincidence, who they love or who they like is always the people in their damn group. So what's the difference?
And like you said before, it's the people you're around. Who you think you're around? Who are most people around? You're around your own race for the most part. It's anomalies for sure. And you might just stumble onto somebody else and have commonality with them and want to date them. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And then now I'll do a history lesson. In America, you're around the people because it was designed that way.
Yeah, that's true.
It was designed to be around black people, be around blacks, whites to be around whites, and all these immigrants come over here. They say, "Okay, we don't got a lot of money. The white folks don't like us speaking. We don't speak English yet, so let's go to the black with the black set, start a business because they ain't gonna push back. Dump tires." Do a whole bunch of construction work. Instead of going to the junkyard to drop the shit off and pay money, they drop the shit off in the black neighborhood because ain't nobody gonna say anything. Right. But I'm just talking.
Right. Hey. Speaking of just talking, let's read some of these comments that people had, because it's a lot of people that have a lot of comments, and most people on the same side, but some people they're on their own planet and they just don't live here clearly because they just don't see how things really work. I'm gonna read this one. It says my male former manager said something similar. He once said that I'm not worried about black men dating white women because they date the ones we don't want.
No, Brad, I don't want to say anything.
But that's just a comment, and it's coming from her white manager. So that's something he noticed clearly.
Well, I did see a stereotype. We're gonna read the one under that too.
Right, that's what I'm about to say.
We all know a stereotype that skinny black men do like massively obese white women for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they like it around tax
time. He's gonna say that.
they like it around tax time because tax time is in the winter.
Right, to keep you warm.
Yeah, and tax time got some income coming in.
Right.
Paid by me. Income coming in paid by me. And they may want to taste of that. Taste of her and the income.
Right. And some potato salad and some string bean casserole. But this comment underneath it says black women are too much unnecessary drama. And that's another theme that I see a lot too. How do you feel about that when you see that?
You know when my nephew said during Christmas?
What?
He said, I don't know if I could date her. He's 13. I don't know if I could date a black woman. It seems like they all the time angry.
That's a stereotype that a lot of black women have.
So I'm gonna talk about this scientifically.
Okay.
It says black women is too much unnecessary drama.
Mm-hmm.
That statement may be linked to the social and economic condition of a lot of black people. Because here's the thing most people don't know. A lot of black women work.
Yeah.
Damn near all of them compared to other women.
Right.
But here's the thing. They usually work in a household with no man in there. So it's a lot of times it's just one income.
Right.
And also they usually work at low skill jobs. So despite what these people say on YouTube, the income coming in ain't nothing between $25,000 to $34,000 a year.
Right. And so if you're making that, are you happy? Are you stressed out? Like, is that going to change who you are as a person and how you react to certain situations?
If it was the 1950s and 60s, you'll be happy. But because you'll just be happy the white man ain't cracking your head open. But now,
right,
in this generation, with everybody on the phone flashing all this high price stuff,
right,
and you can't get it, you may not be happy, man, because the lack of money causes stress.
It does.
So
and Marcus said it's a thin line between love and hate.
It's you damn right. That's why I had to take a gun from my dad's house. So it's a thin line between love and hate.
But let me ask you this before we go on. Does it take a strong man to deal with that woman? Like, can a strong man stand up to it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can come. I'm trying to find the right words. Not combat a drama-filled black woman, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be no punk talking to no black woman because
don't talk like that, Brandon. Don't put that stereotype out there, Brandon. Don't you put that stereotype out there.
Go ahead.
Let's just reflect on the Bible.
Okay.
The Bible says a man needs to run away or sit on top of the house if you live with a fault-finding woman. So if those black women look for all the negative things going on and everything you do is negative, you put your shoes up, your shoes supposed to be on the right side, but you put them on the left. The commode lid supposed to be down, but you put it up.
Right.
The toothpaste, don't squeeze it in the middle, squeeze it from the bottom.
Right. You wasted money throwing it away.
Nah. You still gonna squeeze it, but squeeze it from the bottom every time. So when I come in there, it'd be ready.
Did it easy, right?
Those conditions, a fault-finding woman will run a man away. If you had relations with a man, a lot of women have relationships with grown boys.
That's true. And then they have a bad experience, and then they're turned off completely. And they start to generalize that's how all men are. But the same thing women do. It's like, well, the other way around. It's all women are the same, and that's not true.
You're right. Like, watch this. Don't people like having fun?
Yeah.
Don't boys play on the seesaw, the merry-go-round and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's fun, right?
Yeah.
So you see a grown boy having fun out there. You may want got there to have fun with him.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing: that grown boy don't know how to work. That grown boy don't know about responsibilities. That grown boy don't know about manhood. So once you have a child, now reality hits you in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, let me talk about it.
Go ahead.
Once you have 3 kids, reality hits you in your face for some reason.
Right. Or and one, because but go ahead.
Nah, but one now you know I get all my data for Kenya G.
Okay.
So so one child don't do it. It's with that 2, 3. No, it's with that 3. It's with 3 that hit that wakes a person up that says, I want a guy with a 6-pack, but now if the guy got a big ass pot belly, if he's nice to me,
right.
I love him.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But by then it's too late. Cause that guy with the damn pot belly, he making $60,000. You know, and he may not want to be stepdaddy number 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I see what you're saying. I thought you were just saying like when you're having kids as a family unit, but on your 3rd kid, reality starts setting in. I see what you're saying now.
That's maybe for a women point of view, but
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I didn't know that's what you.
On Kenya G's show, it seems like it's kind of like that. Okay. It's like, fuck it, I can't deal with these street ninjas. Right. I need me a guy to make $200,000.
Right, to save me, to get me out of this debt. That's what it is.
I think I made me $200,000. And boy, Brandon, I'm gonna come up with a concept, and we could grade man and female on this, because don't mean you like sports, right?
Yeah, we do.
Like, check this out, Brandon. Right now on this concept, our rate you and your wife as 0 and 1. Right? 0 and 1. Don't 0 and 1 means you winning.
Yeah.
That means you got
that means you losing. Oh, if you 0 and 1.
No. Excuse me.
1 and 0. You're talking about
1 and 0. 1 and 0. Because y'all 2 together and you have 1 child together.
Yeah.
So that's 1 and 0.
Okay.
So let's go to the opposite side. You got a person, this male or female, 3 kids.
Yeah.
You ain't with none of the kids' father.
Which is not funny, but I'm just laughing at the premise of this. But go ahead.
So they make you 0 and 3. It ain't no coming back from 0 and 3, Brandon.
The season's over.
See, no, but watch this. Watch this. If you get married, right? And you have a child with a married man, that'll make you 1 and 3. You still lose. Somebody's still losing. So
I see what you're saying. The math don't lie.
I kind of want to do that concept, because while I be hearing that, I ride it up, listen to Kendrick Street, the people be like, I got 4 kids. I said, damn, this bitch 0 and 4.
Right. And that's why they aim so much higher, because I'm not gonna say the error rate, but if you have 4 kids, like that's a lot of money that you need every month just to survive, just to get through day to day. So you're gonna need somebody that's gonna be making more. Every kid you have, that's about extra $25,000 they add on to how much you need to be making a year. And that's even coming up short, because kids are expensive.
We're gonna read this, Brandon. I can have you read this comment later, but I'm gonna break it down, this concept. Look at this concept too, Brandon. Right. You have a child that had one kid. They are not with the parent.
Yeah.
They get married, have another child in that marriage, and they stay married. That's 1 and 1. You still good. You tired. You're still good.
Right.
But it's when you start going deeper in the hole, that's when you ain't gonna get out.
Yeah.
Brandon, what's that comment says?
Which one? The one that start with black men? I mean, black men.
The premises is 3 40-year-old women try to hook up with under 25-year-old men.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about this show with Tate Diggs. I was going to ask you about it. He said this is first. Some kind of show Tate Diggs has. It's a reality show. I saw something with him before. I thought it was maybe like The Best Man 3 or something. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I don't know. I'm about to look it up.
But Brandon, you gotta look it up because you know I don't got no damn cable.
Right, me, but I got cable kinda. So we'll have to check that out, and we may do a video about it if it's interesting.
40-year-old women hooking up with 25. Brandon,
that don't make sense to you? That don't
no, it makes sense. That means it's a it's motherfucking cougars on the loose. You know? It's cougars on the loose. I'm telling you.
Oh, he said it's on Hulu. So I do have Hulu.
Yeah. We're gonna check that out. Let me write this down.
All right.
Cougars on the loose. Well, I tell you, that wolf pussy coming out.
Right.
Now, hey, ask Marcus, do they look good? Do the 4-year-old women look good?
Right. He can hear us. He's probably in the chat. Let's see.
And what's they count? Are they 0-3? 0-1? Because that make a difference now. If I'm 25 and you 40.
But that's our age, you know. Imagine us going on a reality show.
They don't want to see no reality. I'm born in the 80s. They don't want to see a guy from the 80s talking to no women now. You don't want to see that.
Right.
Shit. Fly me out. Bitch, I ain't flying you nowhere.
Right.
You know? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on, Brandon. I was a manager, right? I was talking about this today. And one of my management principles is I do like a reward policy. So if you do good, if you do above and beyond, and you're just doing good, you get rewarded.
How so?
I may get them a $20 gift card. I may say, take a longer break. Y'all guys leave early today on Friday. I'll go pay you for it. Stuff like that. I may bring donuts in. I may bring some sub sandwich in. You get rewarded. But it had to put in to do something to get that.
Yeah.
And I think now in relationships with God, boy, I'm telling man, the pimps, the madam, we'll call the madams, female tricks. What's the female pimps called?
Madam.
The madams are out today. They want guys to break them off before they even do anything. Now, here's the thing. Now, I can't speak for all guys, but being a pretty lady, well dressed, smell good, that deserves a award. Would you agree, Brandon?
I do. And what would it be though?
A simple date.
Okay.
That's the award. A simple. I ain't talking about no Ruth Chris. You ain't taking no fucking Ruth Chris.
But no, that's the standard now because so where you taking them? But that's the thing. Like it has to be somewhere you could take a picture so you could post on your social media.
First of all, women ain't allowed to take no pictures around me. Can't post locations. You can't take
so you
pictures.
You like Drake. So you like Drake. Did you hear about that Drake story? Where the girl said she was with Drake and he slapped the phone.
Brandon, you hear that the girl talking? Right. Drake ain't gonna talk to no girl on no couch like that. That's for guys like me to talk to her.
Right. But we don't know what his taste is, so it could be.
I know, but I doubt it. Said it.
He did say.
He said it back in 07. He want all skinny white women. So unless he changed from 07 to now, that's what's his taste. I ain't forget you, Dre. I remember before you went pop and you was on the interview on MTV. I want the girl with the skinny legs, with the blonde hair. I want the girl with the she got to put, if she got jeans on, she got a little ass. She take the jeans off, the ass disappear.
That's a new Drake now, though.
And I want the girl we can see all these bones up in here. When they do this, you see all the bones right there. You thought those titties? No, those are lower ribs.
That is the old Drake.
those are lower ribs. Those ain't no titties. But nah, guys, you know, being a nice lady, being a pretty lady, that's a reward. But there ain't no Ruth Chris award. That's a simple date.
So where you going though? That's the question.
No, but let me finish the concept, Brandon.
Go ahead.
So you have some nice ladies, but the outside they look like Cujo.
Okay.
They can't get those awards like that. So they can't be demanding. I need to do my nails. You got to fly. No, girl, no. You can't get that yet, man. You got to work for that.
How do you explain that to them? That's how men think.
No, here's explain. Can I get this? You said no. Like kids, no. That's what you think. Ain't no fuck. I ain't talking to that deep talking. No.
Okay.
You know, that's it.
So is that fair? You think that's fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Because guess what? It is because that's how they do us in the reversal role. Like depending on how we look or how much money we get, that's how they treat us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just part of the game.
Brandon, I'm overweight, Brandon. So imagine what's the difference between an overweight guy making $25 a year and an overweight guy making $80,000 a year. What to a woman? What would be? Won't you look over some of that overweightness?
Yes, for sure.
But
it
if
wouldn't
I was
even be an issue.
But if I was making 25, the hell no. Hey, I think women have to understand that reality concept.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know who's training these ladies, man. About
social media.
Everybody ain't. What's the girl who could sing? Brittany. What's the girl? The black girl, Whitney Houston. No,
Beyonce?
Whitney Houston. Everybody ain't Whitney Houston in the 80s. All right. Everybody don't look like that. Everybody, you got some girls look like the Friday 2 movie, the girl with the cookies. Taste it.
Oh, talking about big. What's her name?
Baby D.
Baby D.
Baby D. Baby D cannot get Beyonce treatment on the first date, people. That's illegal. That should be a crime. All right, let's get through these comments. What else you got? Get to a deep comment, Brandon. So we talk.
Well, this one is kind of deep. We'll go because I do want to read it. Black men have a thing for going for something exotic, as if black women can't show themselves, show them we're capable of a lot. How do you feel about that? Is exotic? It should. Is African exotic or is African American exotic? Isn't that exotic in itself?
That's exotic to other people.
Yeah.
But it's not exotic. See, black people and the rest of the world are so different, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like our hair, not too many people got hair. Brandon, take off your hat. There you go. Not too many people got the Jesus hair. Not too many people got hair like that naturally.
Right. And it'll stand up. They say our hair is alive. So, we have different hair than white people or Italian people or whatever. Like our hair is just different. Our genes are different.
The hips and the buttocks in our black women are different. It's just plain different.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if you are black, when you see other stuff, that'd be different to you. So you may call that exotic, but other people looking at us, that'd be different to them. So they may call that exotic.
And maybe, do you think that's why some of the passport bros, they're so excited to go over there because they're exotic to them over in Brazil? Like African American men are exotic.
Say it again, Brennan. Oh. No, they got African men over there already. So how guys from Columbia, South Carolina, can be excited to it? They got those. See, the part of Brazil they don't show is Brazil got a lot of niggas up in there. You know what I mean? And they just don't show it. So they may be. See, when we come over there, they may be speaking that language. Speaking that Spanish. That's exotic. Girl talking that Spanish stuff.
Right.
And then someone may have a little Spanish in them.
Right.
Or Indian in them. And that may create a little different hair texture. And a lot of black guys over here may like that. They may like smooth pussy hair, not rough pussy hair. they may like that,
Right.
So,
and like I say, we're not telling you what to like or what not. We're just trying to break down some of the things that people think about when they're dating other people. I'm going to read this one too, just because it's another one that speaks to some history. Name a white woman who hasn't fantasized about a black man.
Now, Brandon, that's a loaded question because some white women don't like black men.
That's true. Mm-hmm. But I get what they're trying to go to. What like I say, you can't say that, but I get what they're trying to say.
No, but that's no, because some white people don't like black people.
Yeah, but have they thought about it?
No. That's like me thinking about having sex with a monkey. I ain't thinking about that.
Good point.
I ain't thinking about that. They act like, man, let's at least be real on these comics. Oh, I see a B1. You want me to read it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. B1 people are better than most comedians with all the race hustling and baiting they do. But hey, everyone's trying to get paid from America. Here at Men of the Metaverse, we did not made a damn nickel of anything on here. We got thousands of hours and 600 damn videos, ain't make a damn nickel, and we dropping dimes.
Right.
But if a person watch our videos start at the end, because a lot of them are timeless, you will increase your income, get a better job, be more secure, and look at life in a different location. But as of now, we didn't make no money, but that's going to change in 2023.
Right. Because we are getting better. And I was going to ask you about the shorts and stuff, because, you know, we don't get time with the shorts. Do you want to start doing more videos? Because the shorts are working.
What do you mean? Say it again. I understand you.
If you post a short, it doesn't count for our watch hours as far as being monetized.
I'm about to talk like a nerd, Brandon.
Go ahead.
90% of our viewers come from shorts. And those 3,000 subscribers that came in, they came through a sort. And out of the almost a million views we had this month, 20%, 30%. No, okay, excuse me. 1%, 2%.
That's what I'm about to say. That's
yeah,
more like
1%, 2% subscribe. So shorts do get people in, but you'll notice I'm starting putting the videos up there that's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Yeah, I saw. And people actually commented on some of those videos too, which help a lot. So
correct. We go do shorts. Also, we could do a lot more smaller ones to get their attention, so we could get our watch hours up. Our watch hours are very slow.
Look at this one. Let's see. Well, some black men will take the bottom of the barrel, not knowing better. I love my beautiful black husband. He's not like the clowns.
And this woman got a breast out. Click on that. I'll tell you this: here in Man of the Metaverse, if your thumbnail look good, I'm clicking on it and check. And
this is a bot. This look kind of bottish.
Well, I'm just telling you, I click on a lot of them girls. Every if your thumbnail look good, I'm clicking on it.
Right.
And checking it out.
This is the one I did want to read, because I think this was an interesting one. Let's see. The men I've had a conversation about this topic have said that they wanted to date black women in the first place, but after going through a decade of dating people and realizing that their personalities didn't match, views on career, professional life choices didn't match, how to run a household, none of these things just didn't match. And even after that, they didn't want to give up on trying to find a partner for the same race, culture, but decided that if they wanted to end up, but if they don't want to end up being 45 and single, it's time to start looking at a woman as a whole, not just a percentage. This might sound rough to some, but we are all individuals looking for the things that will fit in with the image we have in mind for our future. This is so much more than just about race. It's certainly not about one having something to do with another, that something that the other one doesn't. Okay, you can't read, but it's about what the individual is looking for. That's a long comment. Go ahead.
Hit the heart button and hit the thumbs up. You got that engagement. Yeah, you know, some people, if they try to find who they want and couldn't find who they want in their race, it's okay to reach out. I mean, I can't tell you who to sleep with for your bed. I can't tell you who to marry.
Right. But should we? But you know, I don't take it personal anyway. But I'm just saying, should we take that as black people don't care about career or being professional or any of that kind of stuff? Black people not knowing how to run a household.
No,
it's only
that those men couldn't find women who care about the career and professional life, which sounds kind of asinine, because kind of here in the black community, any college educated woman usually cares about her career, her professional life over everything.
Right.
But
right.
So those men she talked to couldn't just find one.
Right.
And how to run a household. Yeah, it's a balance in running a household.
Yeah.
And
like, do you learn how to run a household in school?
No, you do not.
That has to come from the home. You know, that's something
Correct.
you can be taught later, but a lot of this stuff you have to be passed down from your parents or from your mom or your dad or, you know, grandparents or whoever. You know, you can't. They don't have a course on this kind of stuff. Like it's either in you or it's not in you, and you're lacking as far as being a partner in the real world.
Yeah, and some people, you know, you got inside dogs, you got outside dogs. Some people raised like outside dogs, rolling around in the dirt, shitting all over, not shitting in one spot, shitting all over the damn yard. Inside dogs, they can't roll around in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take them out, they only shit in a certain spot of the yard, you know, and that's how some people raise. You got
not just
people,
now. We're not just talking about women. We're talking about men and women the same kind of way. Like how you raise.
I was talking about everybody.
But,
you know, I ain't talking about
listen,
no
I'm just making sure because you know how people listen. They'll hear something. Oh, he's talking about women. He's talking about women dogs. You know? So I gotta throw that in there.
And watch this. You got inside dogs, outside dogs, and you got stray dogs too. You know, you can't take a stray dog, a full-grown stray dog, and bring them in the house.
Oh, you can. You can try it.
Kicking over trash cans every chance you get.
And tearing up everything in your house.
Yeah. Oh, this is my area. I got to mark up everything.
Right.
Peeing all over the place.
Let's see. Is there anything else I want to cut?
It's so many. It's damn. It's like 3,000 comments.
Yeah, it's a 3,000 comments.
How about that? How about that long one right there?
Let's see. You want to read it or you mean read it?
You read it. I don't get read.
Keeping races separate or telling people what they should go for and whatever is a really egotistical view. The more we include race in being a human, the longer racism lives. That's when I read that. That's all I need to read, and I'll be
click on that. Click on the picture. Is this a white man saying this? Has to be.
Of course. Think tank. So
this
very
is
deep.
No. Click on this. Click on his picture.
How you do that? Just right.
Click on the thumbnail. His thumbnail.
I did. It won't let me click on it because we're already on this page. But
okay, keep
but can you see the video? This is all I need to see right here. And I already know.
Okay, let me say it. I can't see the video, but I say keeping races separate or telling people what.
Oh, I forgot you can't see it. My bad. Hold on.
Yeah, whatever is a reality is statistical views that more we include race in being a human, the longer racism lives. Where the same species of human, the color is just from the outside condition, more or less hotter sun and colder weather. That is a damn lie. All right.
It's not real. It's like you living in an alternate universe. Like that's not how this world works. But go ahead. What do you want to say? I clicked on his picture, but I forgot. I'm sharing it on a different one. It didn't go to. It opened a new window.
This system, America, the Western Hemisphere, was set up on racism, on racist stuff since the 1400s. The world we know today was built on taking from one color of people and giving to the other color of people.
Right.
Today. 2 days ago in South Africa on Christmas, black kids were swimming in the pool and the white people said this is a white only pool. Get your ass out the damn pool. And they grabbed the kids.
Today, like that's
2 days ago. That was on Christmas.
Right. 2022.
Celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ, which is you. So you celebrate Jesus Christ and kicking the kids out the pool because it's a white older pool.
Right. But people don't see color. You saw it that day.
The only reason racism still exists is people know to address it. So if you act like it's not here, if you act like these privileges and these special rights that some people get and other people get, and you just don't know them, it never happens. Right. You know, I can have cancer. If I ignore it, shit, I don't got cancer. I just go die one day.
Right.
You know? So, but time I hear that, and you can't fix you can't fix a condition if you ain't afraid to address it. And it's not keep going. It's not keep going and going and going. Right now, Brandon, why do black people live in certain zip codes in America?
Well, you kind of explained it to me a little bit, and I never really thought about that. You're where you are because of how much money you make and the color of your skin, and they put you there and put it so everybody know through the zip code. But you can break it down a little bit more.
And those laws got off the books in the 1970s, and those people still live in those areas in 2022. So the policies and the stuff that happen, these racist policies, these hateful policies, these non-Christian policies are still here today, alive and well. So until we correct that problem, we will have this racism problem still here.
All right. Did you see that one guy? He was saying he wanted you to DM him so y'all can debate, or we can debate him.
I ain't see that. I got so many, Brandon.
Right.
I got so many. I keep. Well, you should have shot it to me.
I started to, and I can kind of remember some of the name, but like I said, we had so many comments with this, but just he was echoing the same thing. Like we as in Black people on this channel, we gotta stop making everything about race, and we just need to channel everybody's just a human being, and if we put that out of there, it'll just start eliminating racism. And people are just finally starting to wake up and just see us as one of them. We're all the same.
You know that new virus we had going around in a couple of years?
What, COVID?
No, don't you say that word. You know that new virus we had going a couple of years?
I remember.
After the data came out that mostly Black people was dying from this virus, they opened everything back up. You don't figure out why that happened.
But you remember when it first started? They were saying Black people couldn't catch it.
Yeah, they were saying that. And we was going out there smoking on Newport, drinking alcohol, breathing that toxic air, because policy put those disposal places and factories right in our neighborhoods. Mm-hmm. And then they say Black people can't get it. We were dying by the thousands. And guess what? Then when you go to the hospital, you don't got the insurance, and you're Black, so you don't get the same service. You do not get the same service, and they're gonna put you down.
But I don't think people agree with that either. I think they think everybody comes in, everybody gets the same service. Nobody's treated any differently.
Brandon, I went to the doctor last week, and went to the doctor last week on Tuesday or Monday. I said Friday I could not walk on Friday. This lady gave me no pain medicine, Brady.
Well, she know you're a strong Black man. That's it. So you're good to go. You don't need no pain medicine.
Now, if I say I could not walk on Friday, right? Come Monday, it was still there. She gave me no pain. I had to call back for pain medicine, and she only gave me this.
So you saying if a white lady came in, her name was maybe Karen or something like that, she said she can't walk, it would be any different? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
30% of the doctors today in America believes Black people can handle more pain than any other race in the world.
Yep.
Those are doctors
right.
who went to college for 12 to 15 years saying this racist stuff. So how can this person debate me of racism if the evidence is all at your fingers?
I saw a lot of psychology stuff. They were saying how, Black people have a sickness if they want to run away from their master during slavery, and our skin was some kind of sickness, and they had to try to cure it by burning it off, and if they get it to the white meat, we'll be cured. And just a lot of that kind of stuff was based on our foundation of psychology. So it's a lot of racial stuff, and a lot of Black women were practiced on to get our medicine, our surgeries and stuff like it is now. Like there was a lot of guinea pigs that were Black women, but they could have worked on white women, but they chose to use us because we handle pain better. They say.
Brandon, how can you work on white women and you taking a knife in the 1800s and cutting down a person's belly while they still living? How you gonna do that to white women, Brandon?
Same way they did it to us.
This ain't the Middle Ages in Europe, when a white man used to hurt white women like a son of a gun, what they don't want to talk about. This is the 1800s. This is a different world. they protected. We just got to do this.
Well, they say people don't see color, so they just should just grab anybody they saw. But they practice on specific race. But
Brandon, that's old news, Brandon. You can't talk about old stuff.
Well, I can if people benefited, and then they just want to turn around and tell us to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps.
Oh, hold on. Get that one with the sister right there. What she say? Preach, brother. What she say, Brandon? And hit the hard on the two now.
Right. Preach, brother, and they only get the trash.
That's her opinion.
Right. I always say that, but because they're skin white, they think they're a trophy. I think a lot of people.
And the last power is a lot of people think that.
Yeah, I guess so. And then we have our own thing with light skin and dark skin women too in our own community. But
correct.
We'll say that for another day.
And why that theory won't transfer over to another race?
What do you mean? With
don't yellow bone, don't black guys like yellow bones more than like the dark skins?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
So what naturally they're like something real white than a yellow bone?
Yeah, all the way.
Maybe.
Right. But like I say, that's the same thing. They like lighter. It seems like it's better.
And then watch this. Don't the women want somebody dark? Per the Kendra G show, they don't want no light-skinned brothers.
Why not? What does it matter? Well, is it just something that we've got programmed into us, into them?
Only the Kendra G show. I think the women said they think they can't fight, and they think they're like weak or something.
Yeah, and I think that just goes to light being innocent, and they see that as a man. You don't want an innocent, scared man. You want something dark, which is strong and bold. And I don't know, like we can't think of these concepts and put them in our real life and have real situation where
we can put it in there. Can a light skinned guy in the 80s play center, Brandon? Basketball? Can a light skinned guy in the 80s play? No, he can't. No, he can't. He can't tough it down there.
I get what you're saying, but is that himself holding him back? Like if he
Brandon, you played enough basketball, if it was a light skinned guy on the other team, that's who they told me the ball. We got light bright on me.
Who I'm trying to think. It was a dude. Remember Tyson? He was he rode the bus with us. He was a skinny, light skinned dude. He could dunk. He could hoop.
You talking about basketball player? He was real good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was light skinned, though, wasn't he? I think.
You could say he was light skinned. Yeah, but he was.
I wasn't like he was soft. Yeah. But you can hoop, you can hoop.
But in the scenarios, if the light skinned guy come out there, they're gonna say he the weakest, and they're gonna pile the bottle.
Debo and them in the hole.
Just like if the white guy came out there, they'll say he the weakest, and they're gonna try to pile a bottle.
Right. But like I say, do you watch any of those street ball videos where they had a white guy? He come on the court and
white chocolate.
Well, yeah, like those kind of players, like a white chocolate from the N1 days.
I like white chocolate. You probably can't go nobody.
Who you talking about, Jason Williams? You talking about Jason Williams or
no? I'm talking about the professor.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's his name, the professor.
I'm talking about the professor, a former college player. Yeah, he all right. Yeah, look at this
so
guy
he did play college ball. Okay.
Look at this guy here with the glasses.
Oh, where?
Steven.
Oh, right. Hold on. Am I on the thing? I don't see that. Why isn't? Oh, okay. Scroll down.
You just had it on there.
Hold on. Let's see.
Right there. Now, Brady, you better hush up. Now, you click on it, I can't see him.
It's a black dude.
I know it is. I know part. Yeah, he's a black guy. He said he sounds racist. Black people can't be racist, Brandon. Like
and
we
why
said
is
before.
That? Explain to people that if this is their first time watching our channel.
We don't have no power to be racist. We don't control no schools. We don't control no institutions. We don't control no banking. We don't control no industrial stuff. We don't control no highways. We don't control no commerce. We don't control no e-commerce. We don't control any entertainment. So if you don't control anything, you can't be racist. You just can sit and point your finger, but can't do nothing.
All right. And look at this. It's a black dude. There's nothing like a black woman. We got some hearts, so we'll go ahead and thumbs this up just for the channel. Did you want to? Let me see if there's anything else. Did we want to? There's somebody saying preach, brother. Somebody saying yikes. What color is she?
I can't tell from here. She could be too. I really can't tell. Oh well, go scroll up. I hear something say I'm pro-black.
Okay. I'm pro-black, but I'm not anti-white. I want to marry. I want my black woman, but first comes first service. If I find only one girl in my life that I want to marry and she's not black, I don't care. And like I said, I feel you. Sorry, not sorry, Dr. Umar. Yes, there's a lot of black women out there, but how many are marriageable and how many don't have any kids? And these are these are the comments I saw a lot of too.
All right, Brandon, how many black women are marriageable in a percentage? 0 through 100.
You asking me?
Yeah. Hey, we answered. You say you want to answer the question.
Lord. All right, re-ask the question.
Listen, this man said, Salmon Bell, 89, 59 says, how many are marriageable?
Okay, all of them.
Brandon?
You can. There a possibility of marrying them. Yeah, you can marry.
No, I said marriageable. You know what I'm talking about. In your opinion,
marriage material.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say about 50%.
That's it. God damn, that's bad, Brandon.
For me, because you got to think like, what's the percentage of person on this planet that will be you're going to marry? You're going to marry one person. So how many people really fit you? And then in your community, that's what we're asking. So, and when they're saying marriageable, they're talking about somebody that doesn't have a bunch of kids, and you can marry somebody.
No, that's too. No, we didn't get to that part yet. We just marriageable.
Okay, well, it'd be higher than that. I thought that's what we were implying, because people like to say that, implying that kind of stuff.
I hear your family coming in. Okay, marriage. I would say, Brandon, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna say 95%. And here's the reason. Because for every male that's born, is almost a female.
Yeah.
So if a hood guy is born, a hood girl is born.
Right.
Those two should be able to get along, live their hood lives together.
No.
Because they're on the same social economical stand. And their life will be a lot better if they work together. So I think we do have enough people to marry a person on the same class if we really wanted to.
But that's not the issue. Like, those, you can get along. It's just making it last is the issue people have. Like, they'll date and they'll have a great couple of weeks, but then people are people and they do different things and it goes downhill from there.
Now,
so marriageable.
Okay, how many men are marriageable then, Brandon? If you talk about the women, now I'm on the women's side. How many men are marriageable?
I'm about to tell you 5%.
Man, you a damn lie. What you mean 5%, Brandon?
But let me ask you this: how many men actually want to be married? It's not. I'm not gonna say 5% because that's just low. That's just really low. But it takes a lot to do that. And if you want to be married for a couple of years, that's different. But for the rest of your life, how many men you think want to be married for the rest of their life?
Most of them.
And why do you say that?
Cause watch this, Brandon. We was gonna talk about this. Hold on. Zoom in.
Go ahead.
Wasn't that on my list? Ain't that on my list?
I see. That's good.
Am I a regular guy?
Yes, you are. Are you an anomaly? Yes, you are. Are you just like most?
How am I an anomaly, Brandon?
Anomaly because you save. most
Brandon,
people don't
they said
save.
I was
budget.
They tried to put me on the slow bus, Brandon. They tried to put me on the slow bus in the 3rd grade, Brandon.
Okay.
I had a speech problem, Brandon. I had to go to speech class because I couldn't talk.
And
Brandon.
weren't we in that slow math class because we didn't do good on that testing?
And I'm real good at math. That's what.
Me too.
We
did calculus, pre-cal. We did a bunch of stuff.
You said they tried to mess you up, Brandon. You said
you mean?
We was in a slow. No, not slow.
We all right.
TP
Listen here.
class.
Well, hold on. Time out. Men of the metaverse. Look, we weren't in the slow class. We did bad on the math testing. And me and Louis, it was me, you, and.
Okay, I think you go. Go with this. Now, see,
it was
I'm
me,
laughing.
you, and It was 2 other people in the class. I was like, "Oh Lord."
I'm laughing because I'm very good at math, but I end up in a damn slow class. Hey, when I graduated college, I didn't end up in the slow class. Before I had to graduate college, they put me in the slow class for the writing before I graduate, but not for the math.
Do you remember that class? Because they had I think the guy who was teaching it, he had like a laser player, and this was like before Blu-ray and all that stuff. He had like that large disc thing, and it was like new technology. And you be in one of them classes, you get on the computer, you play computer games. I think you brought in Rayman or one of those computer games that we were playing at. I do remember that. We didn't do a lot of work in those classes, but I think they wanted you to broaden your mathematical, the way of solving problems. I'm gonna just say that we was in a slow. I don't know. Maybe we was in an advanced class. It
wasn't advanced. I remember. You just jogged my memory. It was a damn slow class, Brandon. Because we scored low. Now you tell me this: how I scored low on the test, but was a year ahead in algebra.
Right.
You see how that way it makes sense.
Right, and I think during lunch, it was part of our lunch, we had to go to that class. We had to cut our lunch short and go to that class for a little bit.
I remember I was kind of pissed taking the class because it took away from something. And
I think it was lunch. I think so. Mm.
Okay, well, they tried to put me to slow class 3 times in my life. I've been in the slow class.
Right, and prevailed. So there you go.
So it ain't no excuse. When Brandon said 5% of black men are eligible, it's higher than that, Brandon.
That want to.
Brandon, most black
guys. If we poll, well, let's do this. We'll do a poll on the channel because I saw you can do polls on the channel. I'll do one for what % of black men do you think want to get married? And we'll let our subscribers, all 3,000 of them, chime in.
Well, you do that poll for real. Ain't no damn 5%.
Well, it's not going to be 5%. It'll be about 10%.
Because watch this. Up to 50% of the guys only have kids, Brandon.
Hold on.
Hey, kid, child less. And we ain't going to finish this question. You got to hold on?
I was going to show you. I was going to, shoot. This is who a lot of men want to be like. They want to be. Damn, where is it?
A lot of men want to be like sucking a nigga dick or something.
You see? Oh shoot, where they go? This is who they want to be. They want to be a top G. They want to be flying around on planes, not in a relationship, not a family dynamic. They want to have an expensive watch, eating that Root Chris, flying around with different women. That's what a lot of people want to do nowadays.
Brandon, the man almost looked like he got titties like me. How you talking? How you talking about I want to be like that?
They want to run a scam and have a school trying to teach men how to talk to girls, get rich, and do the same thing. And then they start their own thing. I'm just telling you the facts. But we'll do a poll. We'll see what percentage men want to get married. Black
now
men
do a poll. Get back to that question. I want the second question.
What you mean?
Get back to the comments.
Oh shit! Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna get real good at this one day.
I don't know how I go chop this video up because we been damn bouncing around.
Yeah.
All right, look at this. How many don't scroll up? Right there. How many don't have any kids?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Mm.
How many black women don't have no kids?
What percentage?
Percentage. And you can put an age on it because age is very important too in this
From
scenario.
18 to 30?
18 to 40.
Don't have kids. Oh. 60%?
Brandon, we discussed. You know that's a damn lie.
So 40% don't have kids. You think it's lower than that? Or you think it's higher?
I think 90%.
I just can't see that. I just can't see that.
How easy is it bust in the coochie? That's easy.
But okay, so you say 90%. So you think if it's 90% of the women already have kids, you don't think it's 10% of the men that want to get married to that 90?
No, let's finish this one question before we use to do that one. Just trying to have me think. All right.
Go ahead.
How many guys age 18 to 40 have kids?
From 18 to 40. Well, we like I said, we've already did this, but I can't remember. It's got to be like 30%.
Have kids?
Mm-hmm.
It's about 60 by the age.
Is it?
About 60. And once you
So it's 90. So it's 90% of women in that age bracket have
Brandon,
kids.
they got something everybody wants.
That's crazy.
They got something everybody wants. And you know they're giving away for free now. You know, so well, not a lot of them. You may have to fly pay for something, but they're giving out easy. They're giving out for free now.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
That's why.
So go back to my question now. So you still think it's higher than 10%? What do you think it is?
For what? Who women got kids?
That the black men want to get married, or I guess they think they're going to get married.
I say black men think they're gonna get married. It got at least to be. It got at least be 25%, Brandon.
Okay, I mean that's fair. As long as you ain't saying 70 or something like that.
Now, the reason I say that, I say at least now. That means it's higher than that.
Well, how much higher?
25 to 50. Because if 75% of kids born out of wedlock, 25% is born out of marriage. Maybe at least that 25% want to be just like their parents.
I hear you.
That's why I give that at the bottom 25. But I hear what you're saying. You come from a family dynamic where both of them were together, both of your parents were together. I don't think a lot of people come from that, and it just I don't know what they aspired for that lifestyle or that family dynamic. Like they may. Brandon, my parents should have got divorced 20 years ago. And our life would be easier. So you talking about you ain't cover that. No, it's just who don't want a family
to work together. Yeah.
Who don't
a lot of people don't.
Legacy. A lot of people, but the majority of people do.
Yeah.
You want to see somebody come up behind you? That's what God put us on this earth to do.
Right.
Hey, what the turtles do in the pool? What do the turtles do? They just sit there?
No, they swim around.
Nah, them turtles be fucking. You know. And so if the turtles having sex, why not men and women can have sex to see their offspring?
You're right.
They do better.
Louis, hold on 1 second. Let me put a commercial on. I'll be right back.
There are a lot of issues that's facing the black community, from relationships between mother and father and the failure of passing down standards, integrity, and duty, from the lack of education or the debt load from higher education. Go to school, they say, but no opportunity on graduation day. From incarceration to low-skill occupation that marches in gentrification.
Well, the time has come. It's time for a change. My book, From Zero to 200K, will outline the steps I use to change my social and economical status. Learn the steps I took to lower my expenses. Learn the steps I took to increase my income. Learn the steps I took to increase my credit and keep a good credit score. Learn about how I generate wealth. Most importantly, how I got God involved in my life. By the time you finish this book, you'll be ready to control your finances with a renewed vigor, knowing that you can accomplish your goals if you apply yourself and make good decisions over the long term. From 0 to 200K with faith, relationships, strippers, jobs, college, hustles, and heartbreak taught me about finance. It's a must read for every black person in America. Hit the link below and let's get to work.
All right, Louis, can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was going to ask you too, because like I said, we get more subscribers. Are your book sales going up? Because we are trying to help people. And I think you're good at finances. Like we might have been in a slow math class, but we must have learned something from it.
I have not, as of a few days ago, I have not sold one book due to none of the stuff.
Well, maybe we need to try to highlight that in some way on a show, like we would talk about something in the book or a part of it to get people enticed.
We can speak on credit. People like do a lot of credit scams, but it takes a person who's really ready to change their life and to start a new direction in their life to get my book. Because I ain't like these other people out here that be kissing your booty. Hey, these I ain't this ain't no Joe Osteen book. You know what I'm saying?
So you got something against Joel Osteen?
No, I know, but
Okay,
he all positive. He all positive stuff. I'm talking, man. I got guns up in here.
Yeah,
I got strippers up in here. I got drunk driving up in here. You know,
yeah. We have to tell that story on the on the channel one day.
And at the same time, and above all, I got God up in there to
Yeah.
have you can form a relationship with God. You know,
Which is
Brandon,
very
let's move
important.
over to another topic. You said you
Go
want to
ahead.
talk about what's going on in 2023, any goals and stuff.
Yeah, what like we were talking about what's your book? Like, how can people start off the year on the right foot? Like, what are some of the things they can stay away from? Because I think people have a bad habit of falling into holidays and wanting to spend or wanting to buy people stuff. What do you think?
All right, I got a section in this book that talks about having goals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what a goal is. What's a goal, Brandon?
A goal is something that you set aside to reach, whether it's something you want to get better at or just a set value you're trying to reach.
But here's the difference between your other people's goals and my goals. Every goal I set has a deadline in it. So it's a timeline. So if you set a goal that you want to do something, if you set a goal for 2023, you need to have a deadline to reach that goal.
Right.
Because without a deadline, you'll continue to push that goal back.
Right.
But once you have a deadline, it's something called a Parkinson theory, that you will meet that goal because you have a certain date you got to meet it by.
Right.
And it also talks about you cannot, with your goals, break your goals down into simple terms. Just say if you want to lose 15 pounds in a year. That's reasonable, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Break it down. See, can I lose 1.5 pounds a month?
Okay.
Then you could break that down even more. Can I lose 700 calories a week?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So people just focus on that 15 pounds and with no deadlines and to get overwhelmed. But you want to break everything you got into smaller terms. And here's another tip, Brandon. I'm kind of going back and forth, but here's another tip.
That's okay.
One of the biggest tips. You see the screen right now?
Yeah.
I wrote the goals down.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't see my desk right now, but I usually have a printout of my goals posted, so I see them every single day.
Right.
So you go want to write your goals down. You go want to put deadlines on it and print it out so you can see it every single day.
Right.
I don't
My
know.
wife does a lot of that kind of stuff. Like she'll print out something if she's trying to save. You'll see the number, and you'll wake up and that'll be the first thing you see, and it'll just be a reminder. Okay, I need to focus on that. I need to make sure I'm not spending extra, not buying, being frivolous, or or whatever. That number is on your mind every day, even if it's how much you want to make. Say you want to make $90,000 a year, you need to write that down somewhere so you can see it every day, so it can be always on your mind. Because it's easy to get distracted with everything going on, but your goals are something that you should be focusing on. Your goals are, I don't know, I'm not going to say they're going to change who you are, but if you're trying to level up, you need to have goals and you need to be completing them or accomplishing them so you can feel good, so you can set more goals and keep climbing.
That is correct. Another tip I would tell people, be careful when you share your goals to people. Because some people will want you to push for your goals, and some people don't want you to reach your goals.
That's true.
So sometimes in life you got to move in silence. Like I got this posted up right here because it says 2020 and 2021. Them damn years passed.
Right. And I don't even know your goals. Like I said, I'm glad you're sharing them, but you don't have to tell social media. You don't have to tell everybody that you know about your goals because, like I say, not everybody wants to see you win.
Now, what's my 2020 goals? The first goal right here, pay tithes. I pay tithes every time I get paid. I'm paying God. Second goal, get married. I ain't married yet. When I get married, I'll be married. You know what I'm saying? I had liver focus and max 7. That year, I did not save what's that, 25,000 in emergency fund. See, what you don't know, in 2020, a few months before I set this goal, I had to spend $8,000 on a lawyer. so that kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
But I did.
And that happens when you're trying to set goals. Like stuff comes up, life happens. And you just have to adjust. You didn't go into depression because you didn't reach one of your goals,
Correct. I just didn't scratch it off. But watch this. I did meet my brokerage account, 20,000 in a brokerage account. I did maintain my 15 to 20% in a 401k. And I did grow streams of income with the stock market or real estate. Now let's go to my 2021 goals. This is kind of, that's about 2 years ago now, Brandon.
Right, and that's crazy.
Pay my tithes. That's always going to be my goal. Open up LLC. This is My Life, My Money Media, LLC. I didn't get a website because I don't have enough income coming in to really get that website.
Yeah, I got you.
Sell products on Facebook or eBay. I blow that out in 2022. Complete 5 digital books. I didn't do that. Buy stocks every Monday. I did that. Save $150 each paycheck for future investments. I did it that year. Marriage counselor, prenup, and marriage. That still ain't crossed out. And watch this. Save $25,000 emergency savings fund. So it's good. It's a good thing to write down your goals, man. And one thing about this chat, people may not notice. I just showed you some of the stuff I got going on 2 years ago. So when I talk about 401ks, when I talk about brokerage, when I talk about saving and investment, I'm actually really doing a little stuff like that. And the amount that I do it with, $150 each paycheck, that's a pair of tennis shoes every time I get paid. Instead of buying a pair of tennis shoes, I buy something else.
But that's what I was going to ask you. So why don't can I have those kind of things on my goals? Like why you don't have a Hellcat on your goals list or some rims or stuff like that? Like can those be goals of yours? They can. Yeah, they can.
Yes, they can be goals. But currently, I don't. Yes, they can be goals. You can put any goal you want up here for you.
So why don't you have So I'm not saying that you don't have that on your goal list for the year coming up, but like what are some of the things that you strive for materialistically? Or should people get away from those type of goals? Because that's an important thing to think about. Can you be focused on materialistic goals and get ahead in life at the same time, or is one going to slow down the other?
You could do both. I'm still human. I'm still a capitalist. I still like spending money. What keeps me going is I do want an F-150, but I want to pay that. I want that to be paid off with a business. I don't want that come off my paycheck. I do want a particular watch, a few watches.
Okay.
I do want a AK-47 shotgun, a Sega shotgun, Sega 12. I do want. Okay, I got my watches. I got my Sega 12. I maybe do want a new computer.
Yeah, that's something we talked about.
See, I still got that stuff, man. So I still got my wants. And watch this. If you can't look back there, but back there is a power supply. I wanted a backup.
Kind of thing?
Huh?
Generator, like a generator stuff.
Yeah, I got a generator. And guess what? My business bought that. And that's what gonna turn my shit to negative. That helped turn my shit to I ain't make no money. You know? So you can make money or you don't make money, you know.
Right.
Like the drone. The drone turned my stuff. Hey, I ain't make no money this year because I'm investing back in the business. So yeah, I do want a lot of things, but that stuff don't make them on this list because this on this list is more important to me. Those are the things I could get them, get it this, you know.
I got you.
But I want to watch it. I want a couple of watches. One watch costs $650. One watch costs $300. One watch costs another $300. Yeah, I want a couple of things.
Okay, I got you. And maybe we'll do that for if we're gonna do a Sunday show. We'll have some goals and hopefully we'll have some people in the chat. We'll send out a scheduled show, so we'll let people know like we're doing goals and just have some of the goals because like I said, I've been thinking about some things I'm going to add on my list, you know, some New Year's resolution stuff, but more goal oriented so I can stay focused on getting better and being better.
So you want me to post my goals for 2023?
Some of them, not you don't have to do all of them, but we'll just go over some goals.
we can put we can put okay, there ain't no problem. I only got like one right now, like the materialistic stuff. I don't put those as goals.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, I get that with leftover money. You see, buy all the things you want with leftover money until you get a lot of money. See, I don't got that lot of money yet. And here's another thing, blessing. Another blessing we got going on, brother. You remember when a person skipped out, said they moving out, and gave it like a 10-day notice?
Right.
I started shifting some of my money over, and I learned to live without a lot of money. So watch this. On here, where I said save $150 every paycheck.
Yeah.
When a person moved out, I was saving $400 every paycheck.
Right.
So maybe I need to continue that the next year.
Yeah.
Stack that. Well, I need HVAC. My HVAC on that rental property is kind of old, but maybe I continue that next year and imagine how much I have for the following year because God already showed me, hey, you could do this without this.
Right.
You know, you live just fine.
Right. And you know, my wife told me something the other day. It was something from the Bible. It's like God is going to supply you what you need to get you through every day. But sometimes we'll have so much debt and so much other stuff to go on. Like God don't intend us to be in debt or be in the situation we're in, like with how we do business and have money and stuff like that. He didn't intend for our lives to be like this based on credit and, you know, you're owing people and doing things that way. So God is going to get you through, but He's not going to help you with all of that. Like if you're strapped with debt, He's not going to pull you out. He can, but He's not required to. He's required to get you through day to day.
Being in debt is not godlike.
Right.
God, I ain't never saw God say get these credit or Jesus get these credit cards. Buy this right here. Right. Yeah, he get to swipe, borrow this money. Because you could borrow money back then, but he never talked about that. Right. And for the audience, hey, this book right here is a book from God to y'all. So if you purchase this book, you read this book, if you got any questions about any topics that's covered under this book, you always can reach out and I will talk to you personally about and that's a great thing about this channel.
You know, we like I say, I know you've been responding to a lot of comments and stuff like that. So if any of y'all have any questions or anything, we'll see the message, we'll respond. But that thing they've been commenting around the clock.
Yeah, I can't. I did it for the first week, bro. I was like, I can do 20 a day now. I can't do 200. I can keep up with 200, but that's shit. About 3,000 comments, each one coming. But I shit.
But did you ever envision it'll be like this so fast? Like you said, we've been doing this almost a year. We've been doing this almost a year.
Or did you listen what I said?
What? Go ahead. What?
December the 8th, I prayed to God.
Right.
And said I need 1,000 subscribers before the 31st.
Right.
And he tripled up. He made it a lot.
Right, for sure.
But you had to put the work in.
Oh, and you've been doing that. Like I say, you've done a lot lately, and I appreciate it. And I said, dang, I got especially your last video. It made a lot of sense, and I really about social media pushing Black women to be
I cut that video 6 months ago. But here's the thing. See, I had that picture on there. You barely saw a picture on there with 2 adults and had their heads. I was saying, no, should I put that?
Yeah, you did it right.
But I know I covered the babies out. Beautiful family. But here's the thing with that. Brandon, I was scrolling through social media. That got me so hyped. She's a doctor. She's married. I think they got they may have 3 kids now, but they got 2 twin girls. One of our classmates.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I ain't gonna say your name up here. 2 twin girls. Then I scrolled down. Then I said a mid-aged woman. If she didn't have no drawers on, her coochie will be out.
Right.
If she didn't have Brandon, did you hear me?
I hear you. That's the world we're living in now.
I'm like, oh man, there's something wrong with this, man. This ain't right.
Right.
And I got a picture of you up there talking too. Now on the shorts, I can't control what picture pops up.
Oh yeah, no, I don't care. I love it all. Like I say, it is what it is. But like I say, we're doing well. We're building, and like I say, we just got to keep the momentum going. And we had a lot of comments. Shout out to Marcus for all his comments. Did somebody else? Yeah. But we're building. We're getting better. We'll probably end it right here because I need to feed my family. I figure out what they're gonna eat because they just got off the road and they in a room while we're doing this podcast.
Okay, there ain't no problem, Brandon. You want to do a show? What day is it?
Yeah, Sunday.
Is it Friday?
Today is Friday.
Sunday, what? 1 o'clock to 1 o'clock?
Yeah, probably like 1 or 2 or 3, like so we can wake up a little bit because I like doing the morning, but I don't think we like clicking like we need to be.
Well, you tell me the time. I have something ready.
All right, you want to end it? You want to close or something?
Yeah, we close it.
All right, thank you guys for. Well, go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to close it. Go ahead, close it, Brandon.
No, you do it. You do it.
Hey, thank you for guys. For the hours, for the time. Thank you for the subscribers. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Please share this out because we talked about a lot of Black stuff on here, and YouTube may be kind of biased on Black stuff. So make sure you share this out, unless you fighting no Black people fighting each other. They like that.
Yeah, or kill it. You're right.
Yeah,
y'all have no problem with that.
Make sure you share this out. Make sure you subscribe. Check out our other videos, guys. We got videos about tax time. We got videos about a lot of different things that can really help you in life. And those videos are not based on something we read on the internet. It's based on reality. So our stuff is a little different.
Right. All right, Louis, you be safe. Viewers, take care. Like I say, share our videos, comment. I'm gonna put that poll up tonight. I'm gonna do that. What
Brandon,
percentage?
put the poll up for real because you told me you're gonna put it
you're gonna
up.
be wrong, man. Because you're gonna be wrong. Yeah, I want to see. Black women, please comment because I'm gonna put 0% on there too, just to see what people. I'm gonna put 0.
Okay, yeah, put that on there.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna play with it now and try to do it. But thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night. We signing off.
All right.